Hello everyone. Hi. I welcome you to today's lecture of Zenith Academy Online. I am Shravika Jamnik, your teacher for today. And today we are going to learn something very simple. Light and shadow. Look around you. Everything you can see is because there is light. When it is dark, we can't see anything. Let's learn more about this in today's chapter, Light and Shadow. As a kid, did you make a shadow rabbit or a shadow dog? Why did this happen? It happened because your hand did not allow any light to pass through it, and therefore it formed a darkness the shape of your hand. This is known as an opaque object. Your hand in this case is an opaque object. Similarly, there are two other kinds of objects. These objects are transparent and translucent. Now we know what transparent is, but what is translucent? Translucent objects are objects that allow only some light to pass through them. Take a look at this tinted glass window. The tinted glass will not allow all the light to pass through it, and therefore it is a translucent object. A transparent object allows all the light to pass through it. Example, these glass windows. The glass windows allow all the light to pass through them. Now take a look at these three cups. Here we can clearly distinguish between the transparent, translucent and the opaque objects. The blue cup is the opaque cup. The green cup will allow some light to pass through it and therefore is a translucent cup. And the transparent cup will allow all the light to pass through it. I hope now you have an idea of what a shadow is. A shadow is the dark area formed when light is restricted to pass through the object. A shadow can only be formed by opaque and translucent objects. A transparent object will never form a shadow. Why do you think that is? Because a transparent object will not restrict the light at all and thus will not form a shadow. Take a guess. What do you think are things needed to form a shadow? 3 things. Try to guess. Okay, take a look at this picture. Now can you guess? The 3 things required to form a shadow are a source of light. In this picture, the source of light is the sun. A translucent or an opaque object. In this case, the object is the girl. A surface on which the shadow can be formed. In this case, the surface is the grass. Now take a look at this picture. Can you identify the source, the object and the surface? If you can, please mention in the comments below. Now let's learn about the features of a shadow. A shadow is always formed in the direction opposite to light. See in this picture, the shadow of the penguin and the sun are in two opposite directions. Try walking in the sun and you will see your shadow. The shadow will move as you are moving, which means that shadow moves according to the source of light and object. The third feature is length of shadow changes with distance between source of light and object. Try this experiment. Switch on the torch of your mobile and in the dark try making shadows with your hand. Now take your hand very close to the torch and observe your shadow. And now take the hand far away from the torch and now observe the shadow. Do you see any difference? The length of the shadow will change. Go on, have some fun with shadows. Take a look at this. This is a shadow stick. At A, the sun is rising. At B, the sun is above the stick. And at C, the sun is setting. You will observe that in both A and C, the shadow is long compared to the shadow of B, that is noon time. This is because at both sunrise and sunset, that is morning and evening, the sun is at a particular angle with respect to the stick. And in case of B, the sun is vertically above. If the sun is vertically above our head, there will be no shadow. This is because the shadow will be right below us. Interesting, right? Try doing it yourself. I hope you liked today's video. Please like, share and subscribe our channel. See you soon.